Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Not gonna do much of an intro or anything. I haven't streamed in a long time. Apologies. Let's get into this. So, Unity development. Let's just start going. I'm working on a game, right? So, got this type of thing going on where you come close to the sign and it touches the sign. You can escape, pause the game. Pause. Got some basic animations in, working controls, collision for things. I can't walk off those hills. I can't go through trees. Testing out anyway, they're done. You can go up this. So it's a part, right? And need to do some animation, or not do the animation. Put in the animations that I've already got. So that the water's animated and things like that. Not much to the overworld yet. Just kind of laid it out as a test. I think it's successful so far. So that's why I'm starting to stream this now and continue on. There are a few little bugs, like I don't know if you can see it on the stream or not, but like when I stop at just the right spot, there's like these weird yellow lines. Gotta figure out what that's about. It's not a showstopper. It's a super annoyance for me though, because I don't like what that's in there. I shouldn't. Don't understand why it's there. But anyway, what else can we do? I kind of want to change this up a little bit more. We didn't mind having a border around it, but I think more importantly is we need to get the attachment. Whatever button it's going to be, click, or if it's a say a control button, whatever. A lot of these walk around right at the moment. I had a gamepad out. I don't have to look up to my PC right at the moment. But if it did, I could use that as well. So let's see if we can't set up the animations for attacking. Right? And then from the attacking animation, we can fire at the right time the event or a piece of code that would run that says attack here, and what that attack here is going to do is it's going to take the position of the player and fire a raycast out and see if there's another entity that we want to collide with that's on this right layer's enemy layer or whatever. So let's get doing that. First, let's open up the animator. We've got our player selected. Okay, so player selected. Why is it showing down here? Bring up the animation window. Oh, that's right. So it's not the actual character. There's multiples for the way this is set up. Kind of annoying, but it works for the setup, I guess. Triggers. Do attack trigger. And in this case, this is the down state, so you're walking straight down. That's when you're using S, I guess, right? So, back out. Down swing, so that's that one. Make transition from any state into down swing. Its position is going to all there is to it. Trigger into this, and then we'll go straight into this transition here. It should be an instant transition. So let's see. Put this up so that it's instant. Fixed duration, I think, is appropriate for this one. And transition to self. So can we go from this to this? We didn't do that with the walk, if I remember right, because that caused problems. Let's see if we can, so you have to go back and that should be all there is to this part of it. Now we need to do the same setup here. I don't know if I can copy this. I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna go over to the up animation. I'm gonna do a trigger this attack. And see if I can paste it in. So from any state to upswing in a transition, the state is going to attack. Has X 0. I'm doing this just to get this line up right. These assets that I'm using. I had been pretty well against it for a long time, but my block not a code. It is making art assets, so I don't want to money to get these. Yeah, that should be good for that one. And then we need to do either the left or the right because they both use the same one, and just flip it. Scale, so attack. Make transition to swing side. This transition is going to have a condition on it that is attack. Set this to 0. Set this off. And then make a transition of the item. Grab this one. So we need to, on the update, trigger it. So we're getting all of our position stuff, setting velocity, transforming our position. So if button down, say fire 1. It's bound to the mouse by default, which is fine. So fire 1. We get the animator controller. I'll set this up for you because again there's multiple going on. So we'll do that and we'll set trigger, and the trigger name is attack. That should be all there is to it. You should do the attack animation. Get the animator feels like it's firing and then not going through all the way or something.
Walking hand in hand on the ocean floor, down deep we wander.
Left is not.
Louder we sing, no there is no cure.
It's stuck in source.
In this together.
Why is it stuck
I don't wanna tell you that it's not real. Nothing is a fairy tale.
Big creation.
Everything about you is so unreal. It won't be pretty when it ends.
Compare that to down four.
Now how could I leave with your sweet love on me? Yeah, yeah. Something about you always makes it harder. When you got my lipstick on your white shirt collar.
Oh, down does have an X. Transition into it.
On the carnival till the rest go home. Now I only see you. Hearts and letters carved into the shore. We'll never grow old. I don't wanna tell you
Very good.
that it's not real. Nothing is a fairy tale. But everything about you is so unreal. It won't be pretty when it ends. Now how could I leave
There we go.
with your sweet love on me? Yeah, yeah.
Now,
Something about you always
look
makes it harder. When you got my
side,
lipstick on your white shirt
down.
collar.
love this. Look down. Please. Go to downswing. There we go. And you'll see that there's this message in the console. That's because in my animation, I set an event at the peak of the swing. So if we go through this step by step, it's like head off of it. Right there, that's when the actual action takes place. So that's when this event's gonna fire. And this is a sword strike. This function not supported, so I probably got something like this. Let's take a look.
Shirt collar.
Not in the player. Hold on. Where did I put that? And you actually, yeah, so I must have deleted it. Whatever, we'll create another. Down has this, and it's on the swing. So what this does is it just allows you to call a specific method at a specific point in time. Let's do that. Let's take it out of the player controller and add another class script. just need the public and public void. We can do an integer, we can do a boolean. We might even be able to do an object in there. Let's find out. Here, down. Should save this one almost. Come on. How do you work? Just like so. Just skip out. Don't worry about it. That's better. Okay. Now we got our objects set up. We need to know what. Well, we can go off of the transform of the object, right? Where's that at? There we go. Right there in the center. That'll be perfect. So then I can do a array. So physics 2D dot overlap. We could say it. Circle. Point. Thank you. Blocks would work too. Well, that box. So transform on. Let's do vector 2. New vector 2. Transform. There you go. Stop, man. Addition X and transform addition Y. See vector 2 again, new vector 2. I need that like offset on these. Yeah, that would look perfect. Public off. It's public int offset x. Oh, it is. Let's take a look. Turn myself up. How's that? I got the music pretty quiet for me. Yeah, it's so low. It's like at 10% or something. Is that better? Cool. Like, I might as well just turn my mic all the way up. It's sure to be louder. So we transform position x again plus offset plus offset y2. Let's do this then. X1, y1, y2, and x2. Working on making a game. So, not an RPG, more of an action adventure, top down, heavily inspired by Zelda stuff. Wife's message. And when I say heavily inspired by Zelda, I mean like what I'll call the good Zeldas. That is a size, not a, well, that's kind of fun. The good Zeldas. So like, my favorite all-time ever Zelda game was Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, right? That game was awesome. It's also when I was a kid and, you know, had time to play all sorts of video games and stuff, so like, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it, but... Okay, so we can pass in a layer mask to this, which is an integer. Interesting. I don't think there's any way of me capturing that, though. So... It's a size. That's not what I was expecting. So... Offset and then size, I guess. Size X, size Y. IGE X. Size Y. And then it wants an angle, which 0. Right? We don't care. Doesn't even need the angle. Yeah, we have just 2 parameters now. Needs an angle, 0. I'm assuming that's in degrees and not radians or something silly. Okay, so does it overlap with another collider, right? And if it does, let's see, so what do we need to get? A raycast? Oh gosh, we're gonna have to do raycast instead, aren't we? I don't think this gives me back any outputs. Let's check. Layer mask, min depth. It's not gonna tell me what the collider is. Yeah, okay, this is I'm dumb. So physics. Let's see. HY size. D. Raycast. So the origins way we're gonna go from transform position and direction. Let's take a look at the direction on this. So right there needs to be like the opposite of that. Transform position dot. Oh, there's an opposite. It's not. As every component is vectored by the same component of the scale. opposite of transform, but transform direction. And transform direction is this. Let's try that. And cast array out. Okay, and then we're going to say distance of 1. Let's make it another integer. Public float swing distance. Say 5. I don't know what's a good number yet. Swing distance and array to receive the results. The size of the array determines the maximum number of results that can be returned. I thought there was one that would just get you the first result. All I want. A layer mask. Public layer mask. Layer mask. Mask. Small. Distance. Okay, what's going on here? It's changing on me which one it's using. Direction, contact filter, distance, layer mask, okay. In depth, max depth. You don't have layer mask and return. Need to not be very helpful today. That's right, because I'm using the 3D version. So it does return and recast it. Okay, cool. So it's just going to straight up return it. I don't need. I can just do layer mask. That and say. Recast hit, this is hit, equals that, and then why don't you like this? Okay, so it's going from a 2D to a 3D. Take this and just say new vector 2. Assuming that this is going to have X. Nope. Factor 3 is the direction. We're going to cheat it a second. Just say down, because this is the down version of it we're working on right now. We'll come back to that. Actually, let's say this. Probably can't do that from the vector. So now we go if it so we've hit something. debug log. We hit a thing. And say plus hit dot. It's a collider. Game object dot name. Okay. File. So when we go down, it's going to do a thing. It didn't hit, but do we have a collider on that guy? I don't know what we do. Put a collider on it. So where do we have the collider on our character? At the top level, okay. Do the same. Back. Let's just copy this component. Paste it here. This component is new. Say apply this to all the variants of this, or all the prefabs of this. Play again. Too far away or what? Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be on the down. Layer mask is nothing, that's why. Okay, so let's go and set up a layer mask for this dude. He's going to be on a special layer of enemies. Well, attackable, right? It doesn't have to be an enemy, right? It could be other things that are attackable. Attackable. Let's set him on that layer. Yes, change the children. Going to apply that to everything on the prefab itself, and then we're going to come into here and say attackable. Got him. Okay, so that misses, right? But it probably shouldn't miss because we need to probably fire a ray in multiple directions or something like that. Or do we do a bounding box like I was originally trying to do? And say, are you in the area in front of me? This won't work at all, because we don't have it set up for the side, because right now it's using this object. Why is it not giving me an error message, actually? Wait, it won't because we only put the event on the down attack. So the way this asset is set up, it's convenient, I'm sure, for the guy that made it, but it's pain to use to make a game from, because there's a different object for all these, and different animations for all of these, and different animation controllers for all. Ugh. He could have just said attack and then done the motions. I get why he did it though. Like, that's a different motion than when you're doing this, right? Because it's a different set of clips to play. Get component. Game object. Slider. Let's see if I can do something here. Get component. Animator. Player controller script has this. Player controller script has get anim. Get active animator. I have to come up with a variation of this for the other characters for the AI that has this get. Yeah, let's just set this up different. Okay, so I can't get the animator controller because I don't know what it is that I'm looking for it on, because again, there's 4 different ones. all those. I get the first child, that would do. Okay, so hit collider child. Component in children. Only one of them should be active. That might work. Animator. Dot set play set trigger hit. Just testing it. So on the down character, the down, going to take animation. Hurt this is. Animator's off another screen. Hurt. Going to add a new state. Trigger. Hit. Make transition. Be hit. So it has an extra time, but it won't. This one does have an extra time, but we're going to set so that there's no transition. Should take care of it for the down one. We'll have to do it for the left, for the side, and the versions as well. He gets it. Awesome. That's possible. And then, of course, we can, instead of directly calling the animation in my character, we can call the animation in the receiving character and do that in a way that also damages them, right? So we'll just say damage entity or something like that, and that entity will reduce its health, do its animation, die if it's gonna die, those type of things. So pretty handy stuff. Good. I think that's good for this. We can run over there, hit that. We can come over here, get our thing, hit escape, pause the game. Doing good with this. I like this. Okay, so now we need to take this here, copy it to the right side. We'll do right next. Paste as new component. Okay, it's attackable. Swing distance 5. Still, I don't know if that's too far. Figure that out. We're gonna paste it on left. We're gonna paste it on up. Okay. And in the sword attack itself, can we figure out the direction of our character by looking at the parent and getting its that'll do it. So we can say transform parent get component, and this component is of type player controller. Player controller PC equals that, and we'll do this and that. There we go. And then we can say vector 2 equals the direction, and we'll say PC dot direction. What I call it. Oh, it's direction. Direction. Current direction. Current direction. This will say no, we'll switch. We're gonna switch through all the different directions in the enum that I set up. Textual, okay. We'll say Publica. Put this here, and we'll say case direction. C dot direction. Do it as static, you know. So player controller dot direction. Come on, catch up to me. I have to call it public too. Direction. Down. And then we'll set direction equals vector2 dot down. Control cannot follow the switch in the file. Okay.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our
Break.
but somewhere there's a light inside of us.
Let's default it down.
It shows the way. Not looking for no.
Down. Down.
'Cause I got you. Don't wanna show.
Don't want a bracket around it. There we go. And now I got this set up. Take this. Go boom, boom, boom. Up. Up. Right. Right. I didn't even drink. Left. Left. There we go. So we're gonna look at our character, figure out what direction he's going. We go from there. File errors. Uh-oh.
I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off.
Good.
You're everything that I could ever want.
So then the other pieces that we need to do, so that takes care of having the sword attack script on there. But we need to take care of the animations, add the events at the appropriate time. So let's do left, or up, sorry, swing, step through it. Let's enable it for a second. There we are. So where do we do it on down? Went all the way up to the right. So like there, we'll insert a new event, and the event is gonna do that. Okay. That takes care of up. Let's do left. Side swing. And we're gonna go through this. there. 20. Okay, that'll take care of right as well. That should be everything. Left and right share the same animations. A lot of extra work for doing a top-down game. Break that console. We hit him. Okay, so let's check this way. Perfect. Yeah, and if we do this in a way where it's set up, I think he's got quite a range. Way too big of a range. Probably 5 Unity units. Yeah, it is. That's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we need to bring that down. Grab a 1. Just to be right on top of you for that. Now, how should we do this? Should it be if it hits his head, hits him, or if it's only hits his body? Okay, get in nice and close if you're attacking from above. Then on the side, maybe that close. I think we need to make that 2. That's good range. Yeah, that's good range. Liking it. Must be down to 1. Can't get under him enough. No, freezing away. Okay, well, we'll assume it's right. So let's unpause the game. Make these all 2. Go. Save. Okay, let's take this knight so we can continue testing this. Move him up there. Test it from the bottom, make sure it's about right. Yeah, that looks fine to me. It's hitting in the arc there. The distance is fine. Hitting his body. That's the kind of speed that you can attack at. Found or something in there. Oh, yeah, a little hack and slash. Obviously, the enemy doesn't have any health. Okay. Step by step. So can we change this raycast to an area? So why did it? Let's go F12. Look at all the different raycast stuff, or box cast. Ooh. The origin, the size, angle of it, and direction, and distance, and layer mask. Awesome, so that might work. We'll just change the origin down a bit and make it a rectangle or a square there, right? So it's more in front of him, anywhere in front of him, not just a single straight line out his face. Or box cast. I'm guessing what this function does, right? So this box cast. So physics 2D dot box cast. Cast, and we're going to do transform, position, plus direction, that should be a normalized vector, of size 1. Can we not add 2 positions together? And then we'll say size is going to be, let's do 1. New vector 2. 1, 1. Your angle is going to be 0. Figure that out later. Vector 2 direction, so direction. And float distance. Swing distance. And layer mask. That gave us everything we need. Fine. Parentheses can be removed. I need that there. Oh, it's a vector 2 and a vector 3. Gotcha. So this one's a vector 2. We'll say new vector 2. Do that? I don't think we can. We cast a vector 2. X. Transform. Dot position. Dot Y. See if it works. That wasn't cool. Not sure how that bug happened. Animator wasn't working. Can I come down here? I can hit him. Can't hit him. Hit him. So the straight line out of this guy, because it was his transform. Oh, his transform is kind of lining up with him. Where's this guy's box? Why are your transforms play over there? Let's see. Transform that position of the down, or in this case the right. So it's this position. Really? When it's down, is transforms right inside of him. When he's to the right, his transforms in front of him. And to the left is beside him. Up is up a little bit, but that's okay. Back up. I know if I move it at all, it's going to screw up all the animations. That's why I'm hesitant to do it. I could do the parent transform. Would always be in the same central position though. And I might have to take a break from streaming here, guys, for 10-15 minutes. I'll be back streaming the same stuff again here in a bit. I can just hear my wife and kids at home, so I need to help carrying groceries. He's hit too far away. Oh, it's back to 5. Oh no. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. See you guys in a bit.